Well, the bitter cold is creating challenges for firefighters. This afternoon, flames engulfed a Cleveland home on Garfield Avenue. It took firefighters more than 2 hours to get that fire under control. Annabelle Childers was on scene. She joins us now from the studio. Annabelle, we know 2 people were displaced here. What were some of the big concerns for firefighters?
Well, Matt, the first issue was making sure no one was inside the home at the time of the fire. Luckily, they weren't. But after making sure that was the case, it was just trying to put out the fire, which was incredibly challenging for crews because of the location of the fire and also that cold weather, as you just mentioned. Firefighters got here just before 12:15, and at that point, the fire was burning on the first and second floors. Lieutenant Mike Norman says the fire then got into the walls and spread to the attic, and once it spread, it was difficult to fight because of the way the roof blocked the flow of water. As the firefight continued, their next concern was the fire spreading to the home on the right.
We were always concerned about exposures, and we've sent crews into the house next door. It's vacant, but we just want to make sure that the fire didn't extend into there. It doesn't appear that it did. We're just going to take every precaution. Even if we know that people aren't in the house, we're still going to do search and rescue to make sure that there isn't anybody in the house.
Now, eventually, the roof collapsed, which created an opening for the water to come through the top of the house. But it still took firefighters 2 hours to get these flames under control. At that time, the people who lived inside were stuck watching their home burn from the outside. Right now, fire investigators are working to determine how and where this fire started. But right now, that is unknown. And this cold weather we're experiencing truly does impact everything. At 5, we'll explain more on how firefighters navigated frozen equipment and how they worked around the elements to put the fire out.
Yeah, well, we feel for that family, and hats off to the firefighters doing that in the bitter cold. Annabelle, thank you.